Good morning. I just wanted to show another kind of lighter deck, maybe. This is called the Cephalopod Tarot deck. I would just call it the octopus deck, but don't really use the word puss a lot, like Puss in Boots and octopus, and I forget the name of that James Bond movie. Golden Puss? No, that's not it. Something like that. Octopussy. Oh, that was even worse. That's right. This is created by, I think they just go by Kit, because that's probably hard to say. Kitsune Garcia, Kit Garcia. Some people do eat octopus, I guess, at one point in 2013. I guess people eat just about anything that crawled, walked, lived, breathed, did anything, existed. We'll eat it. But that's the this is a major arcana, if you can call it that. That looks like a blue ring octopus. I'm not sure on the star card. I'll pick that up. I would like to hold one of those. Of course, I think they're kind of deadly, but a lot of things get called deadly and they aren't. It depends on your situation, your body, what's going on, all that kind of stuff. And some things are deadly. I've been bitten by copperhead. I've been bitten by a brown recluse spider. I've been bitten by a black widow spider. I had a roommate in college who had 4 jars filled with them. They were all over the place. Couldn't help but get bit by one. And I got sick. You get sick, but I didn't. It wasn't deadly. Water moccasin bit me. Mm-hmm. Been bitten by a dog. The neighbor's cat. The captain bit me and clawed me. He just attacked me for no reason. But I'm trying to think. I've been scratched by a bear that was in a cage. Those aren't poisonous things. I can't think of any other things. A coral snake. I've been bitten by several kinds of snakes, but I don't think they were all poisonous. So that's my launch into, because of the blue ring octopus. I still would like to hold one. I think they're little bitty things. A jellyfish. Lots of jellyfish have gotten me. It says here on the card that they enjoy doing this. He's an artist and an acupuncturist and a herbalist. Well, you get along with my older daughter. He likes painting. She likes painting. And it says she also teaches therapeutic art to seniors with disabilities. Huh. In addition to intuitive and healing arts, she is passionate about rock climbing. Oh my goodness. Some sort of martial arts. She's like got a lot of interests. Cooking, skating, aerial skills. Wow. So there's these 2 extra cards that talk about the artist, creator a little bit. It says creator. It says also artist. That's kind of cool. Let's look at the Fool card here. He's going over a cliff underwater. I'm not sure that holds the same suspense. He's going over with a crab. His buddy's a crab, it looks like. I think that's a crab, right? Hold it, hold it. I can't see if it's focusing over there. Sometimes when it's already zoomed, it just refuses to focus. But that's what the backs look like if I didn't show it. Pretty much the same up and down. These are standard size cards. These are actually pretty good cards, which is so weird how often this keeps happening. The card and the feel and the shuffle of them are nice on decks that I'm probably never going to use. Ever. But on the decks I absolutely want to use, they had the worst card stock. this is just terrible. Look at this death card. I think this is the one that's not an octopus or cephalopod in here. It says death, and it's a seal who I believe does eat these sorts of things. So let's bring in the first suit, which is, Lord knows what it's going to be called. Oh, it's cups. So they kept it kind of normal. Let's stare at that for a little bit. Move the microphone. These wires are beginning to annoy me. This one in particular is just too short. And I've come to the conclusion that you can't really film stuff like this with a camera that's all purpose like this, or a GoPro, which is even worse because it has no focus, no zoom, no control much. They're meant for outdoors, or in the living room with the kids, that kind of thing. They're not meant for studio lights or floodlights or whatever you use, an LED light. They're just not meant for that. It just doesn't work right. The lens, the way it's focusing down isn't right. It's got a curve, a bend. But I'm sure if you got one of the cameras that's meant for that, then it would cost a lot more than that camera cost. That was the cups. I'll try to stay on topic. This is the swords. Yep, there you are. Lemon. Throw in some, watercress. Why can't I think of it? The green stuff they put on every plate at every restaurant that nobody eats hardly. I can't remember. Parsley. And then a lemon and pieces of grilled octopus arm. That makes it taste a lot less tasty, huh? What's this? This is the ace. Yeah. I would think they would not like swords, that's for sure. Got some mer people here. Or, I guess they're not mer since they're octopus. I don't know what you would call them. This doesn't come with a book of any kind, so here are the... Hopefully that was straight. Here are the wands. And they have a mat. They're not glossy. They have a mat, and the colors are, almost like you're in the water, kind of subdued or fuzzy. I'm lacking the proper word. Now that's a cuttlefish, right? Am I right? So there are some variations. I see squid, octopus. Oh, seahorse. It's always good to see a seahorse being ridden by an octopus. Poor guy. I like cuttlefish. They should do a cuttlefish deck, but make it look like the Starlight Dragon deck, where it's kind of neon because they can change their colors. I don't think they phosphoresce. Maybe they do. I don't know. I can't remember now. Watch all those nature shows, and not much of it stays in your brain. Some does. This is the last suit, which is Pentacles. Is that Aquaman? I just saw Justice League. Aquaman's kind of a bad dude in there. I mean, a nice dude, but he's not the same kind of dude you saw in cartoons, that's for sure. So that was my quick show for today of the Cephalopod tarot deck. I like it. I like looking at it. Will I use it? Probably not. And that's a shame because the cards are they're nice. So with that, I will say peace.